So we're thrilled to have Sille Krukow here from Copenhagen today, who is one of the most illustrious designers on the European continent, especially with respect to the niche or the focus area of her work. She focused on behavioral design and on making interventions to affect human behavior. Sille, you can describe it much better than I can. What is behavioral design?
Well, thank you for having me, Robert. And behavioral design is a way of working with colors, sound, placement in our digital and analog surroundings that make the right decisions the easy ones.
So it's based on cognitive science. Why does it work so well? And what does it mean to make the right decisions the easy ones?
Well, basically what we do is that we work with the instinctive way of thinking. So basically human behavior is driven by two systems in the brain, system 1 and system 2. System 2 is when we are translating information into a behavior change. That is a brilliant way of thinking, but it's very effortful, meaning that our blood sugar actually drops when we're being system 2 thinkers. That's why 90% of human decisions are driven by what we call system 1. Here we use the surroundings to determine our behavior and everyday choices. So by altering our surroundings in a way that it's cognitively more available for us to stay safe or healthy, we make it super easy and not very mentally demanding to do the right thing.
It's very interesting, very good description. So the goal is to stay in systems 1, or the automatic thinking processes, the more efficient way. Can you share with us some examples of how these insights are used in business or in human everyday life?
Well, basically we work with brands all over the world and in really any kind of industry. And we work with governments as well. And just to give you two very different examples, we work with Brussels Airport, where we work with passenger satisfaction. We work with flow and specifically to reduce delays, for example, and increase customer satisfaction. And then on the other hand, we also work with the EU Commission, where we redesign financial documents to make it easier for especially young people to stay financially resilient.
Very interesting. I'm wondering, in a post-lockdown world where our behaviors are likely to need to change quite substantially from the way we're used to behaving, can this also be used in a post-lockdown world?
Definitely. I mean, we have been very, very active during this, both in the lockdown and now in the reopening part of this corona process. Because what we need to do now is that we need to establish what we call a new normal of social distancing and improved hygiene. And here, behavioral design or applied behavioral science plays a crucial role. What we do is that we make the right decisions easy. So we make it easy for citizens or customers in supermarkets, travelers on trains, to keep social distance and improve hygiene in every sort of step of life.
Super. Thank you very much, Sille. That sounds fantastic, and we look forward to having you on the program again.
Thank you for having me.